My boyfriend stopped telling me things, and that's how I knew I wasn't the one anymore. My boyfriend Yvonne and I had been together for almost 3 years. We weren't one of those couples who posted everything online. We were more private, but we were close. Or at least I thought we were. He used to tell me everything. Work stress, family problems, small things, big things. It didn't matter. If something happened in his life, I knew about it. And I liked that. It made me feel like we were a team. Like I was the person he trusted the most. But a few months ago, that started to change. At first, it was subtle. He'd come home quieter, more tired. But when I asked what was wrong, he'd just say, nothing, just a long day. Which was normal. Everyone has days like that. But then it became more frequent. And not just that. He stopped sharing things completely. Important things. Things I used to be the first to know. Like one day, I found out he had been having problems at work. Not from him. From someone else. A mutual friend mentioned it casually. And I remember thinking, why didn't he tell me? So that night I asked him. I said, why didn't you tell me about work? And he shrugged. Said it wasn't a big deal. That he didn't want to make it a thing. Which didn't make sense. Because he used to tell me everything. So I started paying attention. To what he said. But more importantly, to what he didn't say. And that's when I noticed something. He wasn't just not telling me. He was telling someone else. I didn't know who at first. But I could feel it. The way he'd text more. The way he'd smile at his phone. The way he seemed understood. Just not by me anymore. Then one day I got confirmation. We were out with some friends. And one of his coworkers, Clara, mentioned something. She said, I'm glad you talked to Yvonne about everything. He really needed that. And she said it to me. Like I was the one. But I wasn't. I hadn't talked to him about anything. So I just looked at her and said, what do you mean? And she smiled and said, oh, I thought he told you. We've been talking a lot lately. Talking. About everything he used to tell me. That's when it clicked. It wasn't that he didn't need to share anymore. It's that he had found someone else to share with. And I wasn't that person anymore. That night, I didn't confront him. Didn't accuse him. Because there was nothing to prove. No messages. No clear betrayal. Just absence. And sometimes that's louder than anything else. So a few days later, I ended things. He looked surprised. Confused. He asked me why. And I just said, because I shouldn't have to compete to be the person you trust. He didn't argue. Didn't deny it. Just went quiet. And honestly, that told me everything I needed to know.